This is the 2014-2015 winter report on damages that you can see over your winter. We basically come out from there and it's about 60 degrees today, and we're going to take a little walk through. We're going to go through this bed here because it has a good assortment of different kinds of plants we can talk about and the different kinds of injuries we commonly see in the landscape. Well, first, straight off, when we take a look at it, you can see our Leland cypress we have right here. It's got buck damage, a buck rub on it. So that was probably not very good. We should take that out. It's no longer a good viable plant. It'll be stressed for the rest of its life and likely break. So that's not a good start to it. But these green giants and other Leland cypresses look really well. We're going to continue to go through. And you can see now over here we have some PJNs and rhododendrons and hollies. They do have a little bit of a weird look to the leaf, and that's normally how these kind of plants look, especially when they're a little exposed to some wind. And the deeper down you go into the interior, the less wind damage they have on it, so it's better for it. No, I wouldn't count that as being damaged as it's going to be long term. It's just something you can take a look at. It still has its buds on it, so you're still good to go. If you'd had the buds ripped off or the leaves ripped off, then you'll have a big serious problem to it. A little higher up, you can see this is a Nellie Stevens holly. Now this has got a little bit more severe damage to it. You can see that's winter desiccation on it. We'll take off a leaf and take a good look at it. You can see like this right here, this is a good part of the leaf, and that right there is a pretty bad part of the leaf. So it's not like it's completely bad, but it's not a good thing to look at either. It'll probably come through without much of a problem, mostly because the buds are probably still fairly good on them. If we can find one that has still good buds on it, like that one has good buds on it. So it's not like it's a dead tree, it just has a little bit of wind burn on it. Going on to the next one, we can see this is the rhododendron. This is what rhododendrons typically look like at this time of year. It's not too much bad. You can see here, you can have some dead branches here and there, but overall, for the most part, it does look like it's fairly good. It still has the flower buds still good to go, and it still has the leaf buds still good to go. I don't think there's anything wrong with this guy. And now we're going a little bit more. This is the Kothaway, and it does have some winter damage on it. Again, this is going to be more like the winter desiccation from wind. As it gets more protected in here, it's probably a little bit better off for the leaves. So the leaves are much better deeper in. And that commonly happens to a lot of evergreens at this time of year. Not much you can really do about. Maybe if you wanted to, you could go over and trim off what's dead, but other than that, that's pretty good to go. And we have another juniper over here. And this juniper is common to a lot of evergreens that are upright growing. It does not have a central leader, so over the winter time when we had a lot of snow come on it, it's split apart. If it had one central leader, it'd be fairly good. It's not like it's completely bad. I have a friend in the tree industry, and he says that they use bare wire and they just wrap it together, and that'll solve that problem. And then from there on, you can trim to have 1 leader. You see that evergreen has just 1 leader to it, and there's no broken branches or anything like that. That's the way you should really have it. Again, here's another one same issue kind of deal. So this is the boxwood. That boxwood's not winter damage. That's actually boxwood leaf miner on it. So that's not winter damage on it at all. We'll just keep on going a little bit. There's one other thing to talk about. It is a common thing that happens to a lot of skip whorls I want to talk about. And this is skip whorl right here. And skip whorl right there. And these skip whorls have been in the ground for many years, and every now and then sometimes they just up and broke and die. But you can see that those 3 over there are still doing very well, and that one right there didn't. We can't really tell why it died, but it probably had some sort of stress on it, and it happens. With trees, not everything's going to survive the winter.
Now, Mike, if you had planted things last fall,
yeah,
would they be more stressed due to this winter?
Oh, absolutely. Anything that's been planted, usually it's been dug and then had a lot of the roots cut. And then when a lot of the roots get cut, it doesn't have the same ability to uptake water, and then that makes it stressed on the rest of the plant. So when the plant has been stressed and it goes through a hard winter that stresses all plants, whether it's been dug or not. Of course, the ones that have put more stress on will do worse than the ones that haven't been dug.
In a normal winter, you wouldn't see as much wind damage as you will this winter because it was really cold.
Yes, but we don't know how weather is going to be. You can't say what normal is because normal can change from winter to winter.
Yeah, okay. But if you have an exceptionally cold winter, you would expect to have more windburn damage and damage to plants.
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, thank you very much, Mike. Mike's at Highland Hill Farm. If you have any questions for Mike, give Michael a call at
215-651-8329.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
At Highland Hill Farm, we raise over 200 different kinds of trees and shrubs, and we can ship as well as we can deliver and plant from many different places. We have locations in Fountainville, PA, Lenoir, North Carolina, and McMinnville, Tennessee. So call us at 215-651-8329 for all your tree and shrub needs. Thank you.